I said, no. I said, oh, you're the one that lives over here. She said, yeah, one escaped on her. Apparently she found it. That's good. So anyway, I could do every job at that Wilco store except dog groomer, which with about 3 minutes of instruction I could do that too. I've been watching Roxanne, whose shop is across the street. Pets Are Precious. 253-537-5433. Open 7 days a week, 9:30 to 5. She's been grooming dogs for 50 years. Call for an appointment or just drop in anytime for $5. Get your dog's toenails trimmed. Anyway, I've been watching her groom dogs for 5 years, and I take care of her towels for her, help her out, taking her along and ride. Posted a couple of videos of that. So, like I say, one of them's a receiver job, one of them's over at Wilco receiver, which when I was at Coast to Coast, I was the main receiver, checked in the freight for 5 years. I was assistant manager for 2 years, so 2 days a week, and then I was manager. The manager was off, I did the books. Inventory specialist. Like I said, I'm an accounting whiz. I'm strong. So, you know, I don't want to work in the warehouse, but I could. The plan was, well, anyway, I interviewed with Bonnie. She's one of the managers. And then she said, oh, she was like thrilled. She even has a son with muscular dystrophy, and I told her about my nephew, Nick. And she said, oh, that's so great, you'd be able to talk to my son. I go, oh yeah, that'd be great, you know, because I love kids and all that good stuff. I've helped more customers there because I'm there all the time getting pig food. I used to go there at the start. I didn't have a car. I'd ride my bike. They used to call me Bike Mike. I'd ride my bike. I'd buy a bag of food. I'd empty half of it into my pack and leave half there to come back later. Rode my bike home. Came back later. Got the other half. So it was 25 pounds on my back. I had to be careful going around corners. So I'd end up like a turtle on the back. But anyway, whenever I was there, you know, I could tell some customer looking around, and I'd tell them where something was or give them some advice. So anyway, shoot, a little over a month and a half, well, almost 2 months ago now, got an interview with Tony. He's the manager, and I guess the assistant Amy was there in the office, so he asked me all the interview questions, you know, writing down all my answers. Passed with flying colors, of course. I like customer oriented, employee oriented, no matter, even though I work circles around the people that are there, you know, hey, I know the hierarchy, you know. I said, well, what if this happened? Well, I checked with the supervisor, you know. So he was all thrilled. So then, he even told Bonnie, yeah, I told Bonnie, hey, I think it went well. She said, yeah, I talked to Tony, he thought it was really liked you, and he thought it went well too. I said, all right. Then a little while later, a week or more later, I see Bonnie. I said, hey, what's going on? And she said, well, they're going to, he wants to like create a job just for you where you're not stuck in one department, and he'll have you, you know, work all throughout the store. Like you come in every day and kind of get a list of the things that need to be taken care of. And I go, right on. I told him in the interview that I don't miss work. I live about a half-mile walk. I said, yeah, I'll walk if I have to. It's snowing, you know, no big deal to me. I said, I'll even be on call. Doesn't matter what hours I work, what days. I'm by myself, so I don't have to worry about any kind of schedule. I said, I'd like to be able to get home in the middle of the day sometime, even if I had a split shift, that'd work. You know, part-time or full-time, whatever. I just need to get going on this job so I can tell my mortgage company that I have a job plus my pittance of Social Security, so I can show them that, you know, I'm working and can start up on my mortgage payments again. COVID kind of helped me because I got a forbearance. Well, it's not forbearance. It's the other one. So I had to pay my mortgage for a while, but now I'm way behind. I'm about ready to get foreclosed if I don't come up with something fast. So something fast would be either get this job so I can show that I'm making money. And what they'll do is they'll probably just start me over, capitalize what I'm behind, and start me over on my mortgage payment. So anyway, so I go back. I told Bonnie, I said, hey, that'd be great. So I look online though, there's that job for receiver and another job. And I said, hey, you know, there's this receiver job, which is the person who checks your freight. I said, I could do that. And until this other one, because this other one's figured out. But apparently he had to check with corporate on that. And she said, well, no, I told that to Amy. She said you didn't have some certain qualifications for it. I said, certain qualifications? What are you, nuts? You know, I told her, hey, accountant, numbers, boom, strong, you know, sharp as a tack, everything else. She goes, well, I don't know. So anyway, so I think they still don't have one for it, but Amy's, I found out later that Amy's doing it. You know, I don't get it because she can't even lift bags of feed. You know, that's part of it. So then I see Tony finally. I go in and there he is. So I said, hey, Tony, am I still in the loop? He said, oh yeah. Oh God, here comes a truck fucking just pulled up. Just right in my face. Anyway, I'm here to get gas. There's 90 different parking spots. So I said, what's it? I said, oh, he said, oh yeah, I have to fill a couple positions first. And I said, so what do you think? How long? He said, oh, probably a couple weeks, maybe 3. I said, okay. And so I went away, and then about a week or 2, pushing 3, I look online and there's 6 jobs open. And in the meantime, the employers are just swamped. Gene, who's working the garden, has no help. Tony pulled a cashier, Joyce, off of the register to help Gene a little bit back in garden. It's spring and it's time. She's packed with stuff. And that's where Bonnie was going to have me in the first place, which was great because of my garden and everything. That would give me the opportunity to learn more about plants and get hot deals and stuff like that. But then when the opportunity came up that